So I have both good news and bad news. Bad news is that I'm not feeling well. It's really only bad news to me, I suppose. But as some of you know, or as I've mentioned on here, I'm a church warden at the college chapel here in Halifax, where I go to school. And today was the annual warden's decorating party for Advent. So most of my day was spent preparing food, and most of it's off now, but ripping apart and putting up behind the altar many pine boughs. I'm just not feeling too well now, so I hope it's nothing serious. The good news, however, is that I got a job. I went out and applied and got a job at a bookstore here in the city. One I've kind of eyed for a long time, and in reality is one of the only kind of new bookstores in downtown Halifax. They don't sell used books, and they kind of filled a niche all on their own. There's a really good young adult and child's bookstore in the city, so they tend not to have a big section of that. And there's a very good comic book store here in the city, so they tend not to do much of that. But everything else is fair game, and it's all specifically new books. But it's been here for 20 years or more. I guess 21 years almost. And thankfully I got a job at least seasonally, and God willing into the new year. So that's something I'm very excited for. This video is one I meant to make I think last week and didn't get around to it. I made that one video of me reading the poem of Lowell, or Lowell, as I realize it's probably pronounced. These matches are great. I don't know if anyone else uses them. They're called Sea Dog, made in Sweden. Yeah, anyway, they flare up very nicely. But I made that video and there was some good response to it, and I thought last week I was going to make another, and I didn't, and I finally have a bit of time tonight, and I'd like to do that. This time, however, I want to pick a piece from a book, kind of an anthology book I was looking through, of lyrical ballads of Wordsworth and Coleridge. So here it is. This is called Lines by Wordsworth, and the preface is, written at a small distance from my house and sent by my little boy to the person to whom they are addressed. It is the first mild day of March, each minute sweeter than before. The redbreast sings from the tall larch that stands beside our door. There's a blessing in the air which seems a sense of joy to yield to the bare trees and mountains bare, and grass in the green field. My sister, 'tis a wish of mine, now that our morning meal is done, make haste, your morning task resign, come forth and feel the sun. Edward will come with you, and pray put on with speed your woodland dress, and bring no book, for this one day we'll give to idleness. No joyless forms shall regulate our living calendar. We from today, my friend, will date the opening of the year. Love, now a universal birth, from heart to heart is stealing, from earth to man, from man to earth, it is the hour of feeling. One moment now may give us more than 50 years of reason. Our minds shall drink at every pore the spirit of the season. Some silent laws our hearts may make, which they shall long obey. We for the year to come may take our temper from today. And from the blessed power that rolls about, below, above, will frame the measure of our souls. They shall be tuned to love. Then come, my sister, come, I pray, with speed put on your woodland dress, and bring no book, for this one day we will give to idleness. Again, that was Wordsworth's Wordsworth's line.